Have you seen these creators online who seem to get rich by being incredibly sweet, bubbly, and lovable? Like they smile at the camera, they vlog aesthetically, they give off main character energy, and everyone in the comments absolutely loves them. And you sit there wondering, I don't have a lovable personality. Like I'm blunt, I'm introverted, I'm business minded, and I don't want to perform or be everyone's favorite. So can I actually make money online even when people don't find me warm? By the end of this video, I'm going to break down the shifts that you need to make so that you can stop being or trying to be liked and start being valued. And let's be honest for a minute, right? The internet has confused entertainment with business. When you see people winning online because they are charming or they are lovable, I like to say that they are in the entertainment business, and that's okay. They are selling attention. There's a dog barking. Okay, but if you want serious money online, especially if you want to build a consultancy or target founders, being lovable is just a bonus. Founders care if you can solve their problem. And as a content strategist who's been working behind the scenes of or with these successful business owners, let me tell you one thing. Charisma does not pay invoices. Competence pays invoices. When a business owner is looking for a strategist or a data analyst or any kind of service provider, they're not looking for a friend they can have coffee with daily. That is very rare. They're looking for an execution system. In fact, sometimes if you're too bubbly or too eager to please, they will often take you less seriously. Yep. They will look at you like an assistant instead of an authority, okay? But when you're blunt, you're direct, you're focused on the metrics, your unlovable personality becomes your highest leverage point, okay? It signals that you're not here for fluff, you're not here to waste money, you're here to protect the business, to protect the revenue, and to get your job done. Yes. Think about the last time your computer or your phone crashed. Think about the last time you wanted to file your taxes ASAP. Did you look for someone who is lovable to fix it? Probably not. You looked for the person who knew exactly how to solve the crisis, even if they were the most blunt person in the room, right? And I will show you how to structure your content later in the video so that you can let data do the talking, so that you can build authority while you keep your face off the screen if you want to. But first, you have to stop using introversion as an excuse for being invisible. Yeah. When you tell yourself you can't make money online because you are not a high energetic person, because you're not an influencer, that is a limiting belief. And let's all agree on that. You're pretending that social media only has one room. And it doesn't. I like to say that social media has the noisy stage where people dance for views, where people are charming, and then it has a quiet back room for the strategist, for the teachers. If your personality is not built for cheering people in a microphone, stop trying to sell that. Stop trying to fix that, right? Instead of making videos about yourself, make videos about the data. Pull up the SQL trends. Show the content strategy frameworks or flowcharts. Break down the technical case study. Like shift away the spotlight away from your face and entirely into the solution, into the problem that you're trying to solve, into the value that you're trying to provide, right? That's how your personality disappears from the equation. Your value becomes your main character, right? And if you want to execute online with that type of personality and you don't want to feel awkward, when you write a video or a post, do not start with an introduction. Don't start with, hi guys. Start directly with the problem. Start with the data. For example, you can say, this layout can increase your client's revenue by 40% in 30 days. Here is how you can use this flowchart to achieve data. Like, lead immediately with value. The audience does not care about your vibe if you're still providing value. For example, if you want to flash a phone, Do you want to go and start watching someone who shares their morning routine before showing you the process, who talks about their weekend before sharing about their process? Probably not. You want someone who will show you how to solve the problem even in under 1 minute. They're serious, they're right, they're direct, right? Like, make people watch you because your execution is too interesting to scroll past. And to start building your online authority as an introverted person or as a direct professional, one, build an execution system, not a personal vlog. Like, stop trying to show your morning routine, your lifestyle. No one cares about that. Build your brand around execution. Share your standard operating procedures, share your systems, share your tech assessment sheets. Dive deep into the industry that you're trying to teach or that you're trying to show insights of. Let your proof of work build the trust. And then two, target decision makers. Do not target high crowns. You don't need 1 million followers to make a massive income online. You only need a few high valuable decision makers who respect your mind. You need to speak to that founder who is currently stressed out trying to scale their business or their presence. They don't want a lovable content creator. They want someone who ruthlessly tell them the truth. And then three, do it often. So for example, you can say, I'll do this for 180 days. Post your insights, post your frameworks, post your case studies. Just do it for 100 days. The more you do it, the more you get to speak naturally, the more you get to be direct, the more you stop stammering and stuttering. Like by day 50, you realize that your audience actually have the budget to pay your rates. They will respect your clarity far more than anyone who is hype, right? Like the internet does not reward the most lovable person at all times. They reward the most systematic people. If you have the discipline to show up, to focus on one skill, to optimize that skill, and the resilience to let your value speak for yourself, you can make more money online than the most charming influencer that you know, right? Stop waiting to become someone else before you start executing. And you've seen this a lot. Some people with 2,000 subscribers are making much more than 50,000 people with 50,000 subscribers. And I've reminded this, and it reminds me, I was working with a founder in the coaching industry, and they had only 20,000 followers on LinkedIn. And other founders in the same niche with 200k plus followers were coming to that founder to ask him for advice, because this founder that I was working with was making 10 times more what these people with big names, big followers were making. Okay, so your number of followers, your number of subscribers does not equate to the money that you'll make. But that doesn't mean that you should be lazy to build a platform for yourself. So if you want to build a platform, share your value. People will start paying for your value right from day one, right from when you're very small, so that even when you grow, you'll be making much, much more, right? So if someone with a big crowd has to wait until they have that big crowd to start making money, yet you with a small crowd has started making money right from the beginning, who do you think will be prosperous in the long run? You, right? So go execute, no more excuses. And I have a very dominant introverted side myself, and still I'm pushing myself because I know how important or how valuable it is to show up every day on social media, whether you find yourself lovable or not. Okay? So yeah, let's all go execute. Let's all be serious. No more excuses this year, right? Okay. Thank you for watching. I'll see you. And please comment down below. How has being unlovable, or how has viewing yourself as an unlovable person affected you in life? I'd like to hear that, and I'd like to respond.